That looks painful, doesn't it? This is why she's next one. You can see why I picked her, can't you? Right, okay. So, what's your first name?
Sheree.
Sheree. And what's happened?
I've got osteoarthritis.
Right. Right, okay. So we want to be better? Seriously better? Right, okay. Can you take your jacket off? Yeah, just because you look a bit warm in there. Yeah, cool.
I'm only going to think.
Oh, that's all right. Leave it on then. That's fine. Leave it on. Okay. Now, what I've got to do first is I've got to work on your spine. Okay. Now, what do you like standing?
Okay.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to get you to stand, and I'm going to get you to stand. But you can use this chair for support if you need it. So just your hands resting on there, and I'm going to work on your back. So. You've got osteoarthritis of the spine. How long ago was that diagnosed?
3 years ago.
All right. Now, my understanding is that this surgeon can completely remove this for you. All right? Completely remove it, okay? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah? All right, cool. Right, so, okay, what happens within these bodies is there's a thought in our head, and then that triggers feelings in our body, and those feelings can feel good or they can feel not good, okay? And what happens is we tend to feel the good feelings straight away. Joy, happiness, we feel it straight away. Terror, fear, loneliness, grief, we tend not to feel those feelings, especially if we've got to show up at work. And we stuff them down somewhere until the time comes where they have to be felt. Now, what's happening for me, and what's your first name?
Sheree.
Sheree. When I'm working on Sheree, I've got a pain which is just here. It's just to the left of the spine. So do you get a lot of pain just to the left of your spine?
Yeah.
See, I can feel that in her body. And there's a feeling in there as well that's cold. It's cold and it's a sickly feeling. And he's going to start shifting this. There are 3 different guides working on it. But you're going to see this young lady absolutely transform. She's going to go out of here so happy you would not believe. Right, now what they're going to do is use sound. Tapping is a dispersal of energy, so the sound makes the cells vibrate so they can let go of what it is they're holding on to. Okay, now, Sheree, as I'm in your energy space, I've got some anger there towards your dad. I've got some anger from you towards your dad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. And I feel like it's righteous anger. There are times in life that we can rightly feel, and what I'm being told is he only cared about himself. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Okay. At the time you got angry towards him, would it be fair to say you felt he was only caring about himself? Yeah, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm finding the energy that's being trapped and I'm bringing it into consciousness. And sometimes the feelings of anger will surface and sometimes the feeling of sadness will surface. Anger is the flip side of sadness. Just about every time. Now, just notice how your back is feeling at the moment. Okay, I'm going to get you to take your hands off the seat. I just want you to try walking around and notice how you feel.
I feel a lot more loose and relaxed.
You do? All right, and that's the first sweep. It's the first sweep, okay? Right, now, same again, same position. Okay. Right. Can you understand if I say to you that your dad was in pain, emotional pain himself? Yeah? And usually when people are in emotional pain, they end up hurting others. Not because those others deserve to be hurt. Those others love that person. But usually it's the person that's emotionally hurt that hurts others. And that's all that's happened here. Dad was hurt, and he ended up hurting a lot of others. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now, what I have to say to you is you don't want to hurt anybody else. But you, by being like this, with this condition, is hurting people. So it's really important you get well. Yeah? Yeah? Because you've got things to do here. You've got amazing things to do. You've got amazing gifts, amazing talents that you can't manifest your dreams while the physical body's like this. Okay? And all this stuff is trapped emotion. That's all it is trapped emotion. All right? The best thing you could do, if I've got a punching bag here, I'd say, let's get some of this anger out. Yeah? But she doesn't like to get angry, see? But there's anger in there. Anger. Okay. Right. I've got my work cut out with this one. We are going for it now. Okay. And the being that's working through me is saying, you are worthy. You are important. You count. You matter. You matter. I want you to say, I matter.
I matter.
Right, I want you to walk around now saying to yourself, I matter. Head up high. Come on, girl. I matter. Say it.
I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Tell her, you matter.
You matter.
You matter. You matter. I matter.
Matter.
Right, now, how are you feeling?
Really good.
Really good. Talk to the camera there. Have you got pain anywhere at the moment?
No.
Has it all gone? Isn't that cool? You're welcome. And I hope you feel the whole audience giving you a hug, because they are. They're all giving you a hug. You matter. You matter. Your life here is important. You matter. You're welcome. I knew I had to bring the tissues, eh? Isn't that amazing to see? Isn't that amazing to see? So what happens is there's a thought in your head, there's a feeling in your body. You go to the doctors, you sit down with the doctors and you say, Doctor, I've got this terrible pain here. Your doctor doesn't know what this feels like. Who is the expert on what this feels like? You are. And so he or she will ask you questions. Is it tight pain? Is it a gripping pain? Then you look it up, either accessing memory from medical school, look it up on the internet, and then you'll give it a label. But giving it a label doesn't help you one jot. And then we prescribe some pharmaceutical drugs which always have side effects. Always. This is a very sophisticated piece of equipment, not just my body, your body, very sophisticated. You can't introduce pharmaceutical drugs and not have consequences. And so then what happens is you need more drugs. And they have side effects, and before you know it, we have a money-making business. Yeah? And I'm just going to check again with Sheree. Look how she's sitting now compared to before. That is just amazing. And it will last. Some people ask me, will it last? Yes, it will last. All that got stuck in there was some anger, some grief, some loneliness, different feelings that just needed to come out. Yeah.